What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to kick off the Gauntlet Series for the EarFun Free Pro 3s. Now this series, we're going to keep it to all earbuds $100 or less. So this should be a very fun and interesting head-to-head to see who I come up with. And speaking of which, their first opponent will be the Donner Dobuds. All right, this is a great way to launch it. I can't wait to get started, and I know you guys can't either. So without further ado, let's get to it. All right, for those who want to see price specs and app breakdowns for each of these earbuds, I'll leave links in the description below for my unboxing videos for both. That way you can go ahead and check that out and then come on back and join us for this head-to-head. All right, let's go ahead and pull one of each of these out. Whoops. As you can see, they're two totally different form factors. You got the Dobuds as a pencil style, and you have the Free Pro 3s as your in-ear version. As you can see here, both of them, despite their form factors, are very small for that size, for that particular type. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Dobuds. Again, just pretty much a generic type of look. They went ahead and gave her little triangle style touch control. Got the Donner logo here in the center. Very short stem, which adds to the discreetness of it. Okay, pretty much a as far as the ergonomics and everything, it's pretty much a standard for all stem style earbuds, in my opinion. Still very light. Nice looking. I do like the blue. I do like that. And then you got the contrasting orange underneath the ear tip. Very, very nice, a very light earbud. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the Free Pro 3s. Again, one of the smallest earbuds that I have in my collection. I think the A40s may rival it. As far as small size-wise, if I can get the word out. Obviously, we have a wing and ear tip combination. I am using, I think this is the CP 360. No, I'm sorry. These are the Omnis. Okay, these are the SpinFit Omni ear tips with these. All right, I do think they give me a nice fit and feel, very comfortable. But again, this is a really small earbud. It's very comfortable once you have it in, though. I'm real impressed by the size of it. Of course, you know, you got the gloss EarFun logo there on the matte touchscreen with the gloss bordering. Very nice little detail there. Again, I just love, and it's very light earbud itself. So again, very comfortable. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and take my phone out. We'll take a look at both of these in the ear. And here's a look at the Donner Dobuds in the ear. Again, doesn't take up a lot of the ear well. Again, very short stem. Touch surface is a little smaller than I'm used to, but still muscle memory, you have no problem connecting to it or tapping on it to actuate functionality. Again, a very light, comfortable earbud. Again, proper ear tip makes all the difference when it comes to the seal. It helps with noise canceling, as well as noise canceling or noise isolation, just in case you have earbuds that don't have noise canceling. And then of course with audio as well. A very comfortable earbud. And here's a look at the EarFun Free Pro 3s in the ear. As you can tell, the combination of the earbud plus the wing takes up a lot of the inner ear, or the ear canals, I call it. As you can see, again, proper ear tip and proper wing combination with these earbuds give you great seal. And like I said before, and I always will say here in these videos, works great, helps with noise canceling / isolation, as well as audio. Again, nice size touch surface. Despite how small the earbud is, you do got a nice touch surface to work with there for actuating functionality. And again, these guys are very discreet, very lightweight, and very, very comfortable. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and continue our comparison testing, and then we'll come back with the sound test. Stay strapped in.
This is a mic test with the Donner Dobuds ONE in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Donner Dobuds ONE in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Donner Dobuds ONE in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Donner Dobuds ONE earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the EarFun Free Pro 3 earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the EarFun Free Pro 3 earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the EarFun Free Pro 3 earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the EarFun Free Pro 3 earbuds in a crowded location.
All right, what we're going to do now is the ANC test with the Donner Dobuds ONE. All right, so as you can see, we're walking out. I'm using my S23 Ultra to shoot this video or this portion. So I cannot show you the app, but what we can do is we'll go ahead. As you can see, we got traffic over here, everything. So we got a good test bed right now. I don't know if you guys can hear it with the mic, but we do got some good sound. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this transitioned over. Right now I'm in transparency mode. So we're gonna go ahead and 1, 2, 3. All right, got the beep. Now I'm in noise canceling mode. And I have to admit, I can still hear the trucks and stuff moving. Not as loud, but definitely I can still hear them. So I would say it's par. I guess for the price, it's not bad. And again, I'm only using ANC. I'm not listening to any audio. So this is just the strength of the noise canceling. Again, not bad. I could still hear some traffic, but like I said, for the prices, on par. All right, so it's not bad. And I guess with music, it would be really, really good. All right, I'm trying to make sure I don't get hit. All right, as I cross the street. All right, so this has been the ANC test for the Donner Dobuds ONE. All right, what we're doing now is an ANC test for the EarFun Free Pro 3s. Now, there have been some updates recently to these to improve both Bluetooth functionality, or Bluetooth connectivity rather, as well as the noise canceling. So let me grab my phone. And we are currently, let me pull up the app. We're currently in ambient mode. Now, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put this in noise canceling mode. All right, I just got the audible of noise canceling. I am using number 3. After the update, I found that number 3 was the best setting for me. And I had to admit that it does work very nicely. It did calm down a lot of the noise that I was hearing from the vehicles riding past. Also, I feel the wind blowing, but I don't hear it through the microphones. So take that for whatever you want, but I think that works out pretty nicely as well. So the ANC is working really, really good since the updates. Now, I guess I will put these on par with probably like not my top tier, no, because I do get a little bit of bleed through, but I would say mid-tier. I would put it on that level. Again, this test is done with no audio being played. This is strictly the power of the ANC itself in the earbuds. Again, and it's doing a great job. All right, so this has been the ANC test for the EarFun Free Pro 3s. All right, we are back in for the sound test. We got the Dobuds, the Dobuds ONE. I just called them Dobuds at the beginning. Paired up in the ear. We are in the app. We are in transparency mode. So what we want to do is I want to go ahead and show you my EQ settings. All right. That is my EQ settings for the Dobuds ONE. All right, I don't know why this one keeps switching, but I'm just gonna leave it as it is. I'm not gonna fool with it. I'm gonna leave it there. All right, I wanted it up level with this one, but we'll leave it there. All right, But again, if you want to pause it and then try this out, go ahead. Let me know what you think in the comments below. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go ahead and get back in. We're going to switch on noise canceling. And we're going to go ahead and let's see, manual noise reduction. And we're going to turn it up to the 10. All right, so now we got the maximum noise canceling possible with these earbuds. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make sure we at our optimal listening level. All right, I think we're there. Okay, so now we'll go ahead. We got our old money queued up, ready to go. So let's dive in. Oh, wow. These guys get very loud. All right, I'm really going to turn this down a couple notches. These guys, they're very bright sounding. Vocals crystal clear. Piano sounds nice and crisp. And you got the echoing, but it's not as it's not as noticeable, but it's there. Now we got the background instruments. Okay, got that nice little rumble from the cello. All right, the background instruments sounded nice and clean. Very crisp sounding. And still got the balance with the lead vocalist, so there's no sound is being left out. Now we got the background singers in. It's got balance, very clean sounding vocals here. Got that nice little nice violin in there. The detailing is good. Man, these are impressive. Oh wow. Man, first off, the brightness, how loud these guys get naturally is what I'm talking about. The top tier earbuds out there need to take notice of this because these guys got a natural bright sound, and you can really work with that when it's just so good. I really appreciate it. All right, so let's go ahead and go to our second song, our bass song. Here we go. Oh, that bass is serious. Nice bass thump, sub bass rumble. Okay, it cuts off just a little bit sooner than I like. It doesn't fade away. It hits and then it drops. But it's still good. I just wish it didn't cut off. All right, and again, vocals sound nice. Despite the brightness, the auto tune is not as tinny sounding, not as piercing, so it makes it a more comfortable listen. But that bass thump is serious. Let me put it back up a couple notches. Let me see it do. Okay. All right, there's no change in the bass, but the vocals get brighter. Very clean sound though. Oh man, these things really hit. They really hit. That bass hit, and then the sub bass rumble fades, but it cuts off too soon. It ends too soon. I wish it would just fade away nicely, but it doesn't do it. But still, it's a great bass on this. If I had to nitpick, that's the one thing I would nitpick about the basses. But so good. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our final song. All right, here we go. All right, right off the top, nice warm start. You got that nice little rumble from the keyboard. And then you got the drums, got that nice knock. Again, the brightness of the overall sound makes it sound so good. Now we got the lead saxophone in. Sounds nice and crisp. Nice little balance there. Oh my God, yeah. The sounds nice. Then and if you're paying attention to the drums, you got that nice little thump from the kick drum. Here comes the high note. All right, not as crisp as I like it. Now you got the rest of the band coming in. Nice background, sounds spaced out nicely. Soundstage opened up, very clean sounding. All right, a very clean sound in there, man. Just the natural volume of these guys is impressive, right off the bat. Again, just a nice clean sound overall with these, very impressive. All right, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go ahead and get these swapped out. We put the EarFun Free Pro 3s up. We're gonna run them through the sound test. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. We got the Free Pro 3s all paired up in the ear. We are in the app. We have ambient sound turned on, so that way I'm not yelling. We got it also set to fully transparent, so that way I'm really not yelling. So let's go ahead and go down and take a look at the equalizer. All right, this is my custom settings for the Free Pro 3s. All right, if you want to try that out, let me know what you think in the comment section. All right, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go ahead and, real quick, there was an update that came through that improved the noise canceling and connectivity for the earbuds. Just want to keep that 100%. That way you guys know, just in case something is different here. So we'll go ahead and turn on noise canceling. All right, noise canceling is turned on now. Now I normally before the update I was using Ears 1. But now after the update, the improvement to noise canceling, I went with Ears 3. That way I'm getting a better result out of noise canceling there. So what we're gonna do now is go ahead and go into our song. We're gonna make sure we have the optimal listening level. That's it right there, okay. So we're there. Let's get to it. All right, nice over natural volume, very clean vocals. I'm liking the detailing with the echo. The piano sounds nice and crisp. All right, so the detailing is definitely there. All right, and the clarity is great clarity here. Now we got the background instruments coming in. Very full soundstage opens up nicely. Got the nice little rumble from the cello. Very warm sounding, and again, you could focus on the background instruments. The separation is there, very clean. All right, now we're about to come in. We're about to bring in the background vocalists. Okay, again, very clean now. You got it sound like they're on both sides of me, on my ears rather. You got that nice little detailing from the violin there. I love the clarity. I love the balance. Very nice. Very nice sounding. All right, I really enjoyed it. It had, it wasn't too bright a sound, was it? But it was right where you would like it at that volume level. It's very nice. Just a really clean sound there. All right, let's go ahead and get into our bass song. Okay, nice bass stomp. Let's see the sub bass. All right, it fades away. That's what I'm talking about. That sub bass rumble fades away nicely. Now here comes the vocalists. Now, again, clarity is definitely there. That high pitched auto tune is not as piercing, making it a very comfortable listen. All right, vocals, crystal clear. Again, the clarity is fantastic. That bass is clean. Oh, it's just so good. Now you got E40 coming in. Here we go. Okay. Again, vocals, crystal clear. Man, I'm loving the bass on these. That sub bass rumble and fades away. I love the way it fades away. Very clean. I love it. Just exactly what I'm looking for. Like I've been saying, ripple in the pond. You throw that rock in and you get that big bass thump, and then the sub bass just ripples away and fades away slowly. I love it. All right, let's go ahead and get into our final song. All right, nice start off, nice warm sub bass, little rumble there. You got the keyboard going, the drums. That kick drum, here comes the lead saxophone, very crisp. The clarity is fantastic. Yeah, this is really good. Very clean sounding. All right, here comes a high note. Yes, yes, the clarity is fantastic. Then we got the rest of the band coming in. Oh, wide soundstage opens up. Oh, it just sounds so good. And again, balance. The balance is there. Nothing is falling to the wayside. Very clean sounding. Oh, just really, really good, man. Just such a great sound. This is going to be a tough one. I love it. All right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to get this cleaned up, and we'll come back. We'll talk about these two earbuds, and we'll find out who the winner is. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. Let's go ahead and talk about these two. First of all, this has so far been a great start of this Gauntlet Series. These under $100 earbuds, man, are very impressive, and I got a line of them and waiting to go up against these EarFun Free Pro 3s. So this is going to be a really fun one. I hope you guys enjoy it. But anyway, let's go ahead and get in. Let's talk about the Dobuds ONE. Again, I love the fact that these guys get nice and bright as far as their sound, their natural sound. These are very loud earbuds, okay? I literally had to turn down a couple notches just so that I can enjoy the sound of them. They get so bright. All right, but again, you got nice vocals in the first song. You got the nice crisp piano. The detailing with the echo was slightly there. It wasn't as detailed as I thought it might have been. But again, the vocals were nice and clean and clear. You got the background instruments. You had a nice sound stage was nice. Could have been a little bit wider in my opinion, just with the with the brightness of the sound. Could have had a little wider sound stage, but still a really good sound. The background instruments were nice and crisp there as well. Then, of course, the background vocalists, they sound great. Just as good as the lead vocalist. And then you got again, the balance was there as well. It's just the clarity. It wasn't as clear. As far when it came to vocals and everything. I mean, you can listen to it, you can hear what they're saying, but was missing a level of clarity in my opinion. But again, that brightness, that natural volume is fantastic. I loved it. Again, I had to turn it down, but I love the fact that you can get earbuds that has a nice natural volume to it. And you can, like I said, you can always turn it down and get it to where you want it to be. But to get the earbuds that sound low naturally, you can't really turn them up and get them. I mean, you can max them out, but even then, you're missing things. All right, I got a little sidetracked there. Let's go ahead and move on to the second song, E40. Great bass. That bass drop was heavy. The sub bass, the rumble, it cut off just a little sooner than I'd like, but man, it was so good. That bass was so good. I loved it. The vocals, again, they were clear. They were clean, rather, not clear. They could have been clearer. Again, I'm not even going to go down that road, but again, it could have been a little bit more of a clearer sound. But vocals were good. I mean, they took care of the piercing sound of the auto tune for me. It smoothed it out, so it made it for me a nice, enjoyable listen for me. Again, but it was just great. That bass was just so good, so good. I loved it. And then going into the third song, Going Home. Again, nice little bass rumble at the beginning. You got the bass from the kick drum, from the drum set. The piano was sounding nice, and it was just nice. It was just it felt warm despite the brightness. It felt kind of warm there. Lead saxophone came in. It was nice and it was a nice clean sound, but it wasn't how's the word, like, the clarity wasn't there. When it hit the high note, I expected it to be nice, clear, powerful, sound from it, and it wasn't there. It wasn't there. It just sounded like it was, to me, it sounded like it was one of the instruments, one of the background instruments. And that's not what you want out of your lead instrument in that type of song. Although it did have that, it still kind of sound kind of warm, and then when the background instruments came in, it sound really good. It's just that the lead saxophone fell off for me when it came to that song for these guys. But again, overall, the natural volume was fantastic. The bass was great. It's just the clarity issue with these came into play, to be honest with you. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the Free Pro 3s. And just the thing that was missing from these guys is exactly what it hit on these. To be honest, if we go back, first song, right off the bat, got nice volume. Wasn't as bright as the Donner Dobuds, but it was very good, and it was very clean, clear. The clarity on it was fantastic. The crispness from the piano and the lead vocalist was there. The detailing with the echoing in the background was definitely prominent. And then once the background instruments came in, the soundstage opened up nicely. The string instruments in the back, separation was there. It was great. You got the sub bass rumble from the cello. That detail was definitely present. And then you move over to with the background and the vocalists, and they were just as clean and clear as the lead singer, and everything, it was spaced out. It didn't sound like everything was pushed in, like they were over top of each other. So it was a really, really clean, clear, detailed sound. And going into the second song, the bass, sorry about that. I had to switch out the battery. But like I was saying, going into the bass song, the bass hit was for the size of these earbuds, it was impressive. It hit hard. The sub bass rumble faded away nicely, just the way I like it. Again, clarity was there. The bass was clean. The vocals, nice and clean and clear. They took care of the tinny sound from the auto-tune. That was done very nicely. Almost, you really I couldn't tell when you compare it to the Dobuds, although they did a good job of taking care of it as well. But I think the Free Pro 3s did a little bit better job of smoothing out that high tinny sound for me. But again, vocal clarity, fantastic with T-Pain, E40, and the bass. Between both of these, the bass was just rocking, fantastic sounding. All right, then you go into the third song, Going Home. Again, to start off nice with nice warm rumble from the keyboard. You got the knock from the bass, or the kick drum rather, from the drum set. And then once the lead saxophone came in, they came in vibrant, crystal clear, very crisp sounding. And then when you hit that high note, it was so good and so crisp. And then once you got the background instruments coming in, very good detailing there. Soundstage opened up nicely. The balance was definitely there all the way around. It was just a really, really good listen for these earbuds. So with all that being said, which one, between the two of these, which one would I have, would I choose to be the winner of this head-to-head? Despite the great showing from the Dobuds, they sound fantastic. They got great bass, great natural volume. I would have to go with the EarFun Free Pro 3s because just like the Dobuds, they do got great volume. The volume is good, not as loud naturally as the Dobuds. The bass, I would say the bass is, let's see how I would rate that. I guess I would say they're a little bit, I'll give the slight advantage to the EarFun Free Pro 3s because the sub bass run, it faded away nicely, whereas the Dobuds, it did fade away, but it cut just a little bit shorter than I liked. But other than that, the bass drops on both of these, I think they were on par with each other because it was just a great bass thump. It's just that sub bass rumble tend to fade away a little bit more. They give you a little bit more detailing on the fadeaway with the Free Pro 3s than you did on than you got on the Dobuds. And then when you go into the third song, the clarity was definitely the difference there. You got more clarity through the EarFun Free Pro 3s than you did with the Dobuds, especially with the lead saxophone. You can tell the prominence of it in with the Free Pro 3s as opposed to it with the Dobuds, where it sounded like it was one of the background instruments, in my opinion. But still, great showing for the Dobuds. But my winner on this one will be the Free Pro 3s. Let's wrap this up. All right, so this has been episode 1 of the Gauntlet Series for the EarFun, if I can say it right, Free Pro 3s and their first opponent, the Donner Dobuds. I hope you guys and girls enjoyed this head-to-head. This has been a great start off. I got a great lineup of under $100 earbuds just waiting to get into this contest and go at it and to see. We're going to see how the Free Pro 3s do throughout all of it. I hope you guys stick around. If you do, go ahead and hit the like button and then hit the subscribe button. That way, and then the notification bell, that is. That way you're notified when videos like this and others drop. This has been great. It's going to be great. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.